Hey guys.
So, I meant to record back there a second ago, but we started walking, we were talking about something, so we just entered our little permits for the Smoky Mountains. So we're officially in Smoky Mountain National Park, and we're going to be hiking up all day.
All day.
And it's a hot day.
All day.
So it's been decent hiking so far. We were just talking about like the horse poop on the trail, and you know, we're expected to not poop on the trail, and we're expected to clean our dog's poop off the trail. So I don't know why people aren't expected to clean up the horse's poop off the trail, because that's definitely way more than everybody else's poop.
And they're not even hiking.
Yeah, they're not even.
So they're not exerting energy, so they can just get off the
They're
horse
just walking.
and scoop it off. But I don't really know
Yeah.
why that's so hard.
Yeah, and they have those little bags that they put on the horses, like
Yeah.
on the roads and stuff, to keep them from pooping on the roads. So I don't know. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. This climb is really long. We've gone probably like what, 2,500 now. We still got about 1,000 to go, and then we go down 500 and back up another 500. So we got quite a bit of climb today. But this side of the mountain has had like zero, bless you, it's had like zero air flow. So it's just been really like stagnant and hot. I'm taking a break here real quick because we got some natural air conditioning.
Some cave AC.
We got some cave AC going on. It feels so good right here.
No bugs.
Little bugs.
I pulled a tick off of me.
They're definitely, yeah. Yeah, so Tree Man pulled a tick off of him just a few minutes ago.
It was on my leg.
It was
and
latched
it was a
on.
dog tick. I burned it off because it was latched in. So.
Yeah,
Eh.
took a lighter to that. I said, ah! Let right go. Hey y'all, so we did a short day yesterday, and we're doing a little bit of a short day today because of the way that the shelters are spaced out. It's either a 20 today or a 20 tomorrow, and I was hurting really bad yesterday afternoon. Like, I guess on my few days off, my body was like, try to heal. So I was so sore, like all my ankles hurt so bad, and my back was hurting, my knees, everything, like pretty much from my back down, all the joints were hurting. So I was walking like a little old lady, like literally.
It was bad, guys.
Like, it was fine going uphill, but
she was
downhill,
she was like this. Well, not that slow, but you get her. She was all bent over.
I was taking bigger steps, but I literally was bent over. Like, it was sad. So yeah, I slept in a little bit today because my back was hurting, and it just felt really good to lay there a little bit longer.
Which is why we know we're not doing a 20 today, because
Yeah.
we didn't leave till 9:45.
Yeah, we didn't leave till 9:45. So today will be the short day, and then tomorrow will be our long day.
Which does kind of suck because tomorrow we pass over like Kleeman's Dome and Charlie's Bunyon, so like, there's things that we want to like stop and look at. So we'll probably just use those as our break times.
Yeah. Even still, though,
yeah.
there is a place we can do a 15-mile day tomorrow, which isn't bad, and then do a 20, like one of the other 2 days. But we'll see. We'll see what we feel like tomorrow. We have options,
Yeah.
but we knew ahead of time there was going to be a short day, a long day, and then 2 regular days. So we'll figure it out. Today's definitely the short day, though. So we'll get into camp early and try to get up early and see just how far we get. We might just want to make it a 15 and enjoy the views a little more. Who knows? We're supposed to have good weather all through the Smokies,
We'll
though.
be hungry when we get to Fontana.
We will. You know, every time we do resupply, I sit there and I lay everything out and I say, so we need this many of this and this many of this. And he agrees with me. And usually he does the shopping, but I did the shopping this time. And I think I goofed up on a dinner.
Yeah, and a lunch.
Well,
Yeah, it's okay.
I think that's what we brought extra peanut butter for.
Yeah.
So not necessarily the lunch, but I did goof up on the dinner. I forgot to get some ramen to go with our beef stroganoff.
They're so good.
We will probably have potatoes instead of just a ramen bomb the last night, and we'll be hungry and eat in the morning.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. We'll be fine. We're not gonna starve to death. It's been beautiful so far. I mean, it's definitely been that like haziness. You know, they don't call it the Smokies for no reason. But we're supposed to get some good views today, so we'll definitely capture that for y'all. And yeah. Hey guys.
Hey.
So today's been a really pretty day. It's not been too hot. It's been very windy to offset the heat, so that's been nice. Yesterday afternoon, we thought that we had missed like our tramway member that was headed north from last year.
Tag.
And lo and behold, there he was. So we got to see Tag. We were really excited because we thought that he passed us somehow, like the day before we came into the Smokies, but he spent an extra day in Gatlinburg, so...
We saw Tag yesterday. That was really nice.
Yeah.
And the only thing that sucks about some of the shelters in the Smokies are, like the ones we stayed at last night and tonight is 0.5 off trail. That kind of sucks from a thru hiker's perspective because it's like you got to climb down or up and then back down, you know, to the trail. And so it's just kind of tough doing that or thinking about doing that at the end of a long day and at the start of a long day. It is what it is.
Yeah, and we had to kind of try to modify our hiking around the ice water shelter because that's been closed and reopened and closed and reopened because they've been having multiple problem bears, so we had to avoid that shelter, which is gorgeous. We just took a break there. It's like amazing. But yeah, it makes sense why they were having a bear problem there because it's a hot spot, man.
It's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. You got a view of the mountains from the shelter. It's pretty close to Newfound Gap, so lots of people are always there. So I imagine it probably gets more trash and more food smells than usual.
Oh yeah.
So, anywho, we are probably only doing 15 today and then doing the 22 tomorrow.
Because once you get up over Clingman's, it's a lot of... Clingman's like the top point in the Smokies and it's like right in the middle. So once you get up to the top, you pretty much go downhill into Fontana.
Yeah.
On the other way, you go downhill to Davenport Gap. So it's like, let's make it easier on ourselves and do our longer days on the way down.
Yeah, so, and then if it doesn't work out tomorrow, we'll do a 20 into town. So, whichever way it works out, we doing a 20. We'll get into camp early today, though. So, we saw Charlie's Bunion today. Oh my gosh, gorgeous.
Yeah. You're way out there.
Way out there.
Yeah, you are.
The views were just spectacular.
I'm ready to see a
miss
bear.
it.
I'm ready to see a bear. Like, where are they?
Yeah.
We're probably too loud, honestly. We talk all day, so... Or I talk all day.
Yeah. Anyways, the views were amazing. We haven't seen any like views like that in a long time. And it's just like the canyon just went down like so straight. It was terrifying.
So this has been kind of a really touristy area that we've been going through. There's just like dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of day hikers. Some thru hikers still, but I think we've passed most of the thru hikers honestly on the trail so far. So it's mostly day hikers. It's cool though.
Hey guys.
Hey.
We made it to Newfound Gap.
Newfound Gap.
And we were here about a year ago doing trail magic for other hikers, so we're excited to be here again. No trail magic for us, but that's okay. It's still really pretty and it was a nice little break. And only a couple more miles to camp.
Yep, 5 more miles.
Oh, 5 more, I think. Something like that.
You ready?
Something like that. Alright. So I take it back. We got down into the woods and there was 3 hikers that hiked 20 years ago together.
Oh yeah.
Just rekindled their relationships.
They went to trail days.
At trail days.
Yeah.
Caught all up with each other and then decided to do some trail magic here. So I got a soda, got a beer, And then they gave us like 3 candy bars. So that was cool. And literally it was like 20 feet from where we were standing last year when we had like
a crazy thing.
Honey buns and stuff we were giving out. So that was really cool. They were really nice people.
Oh yeah.
Talking to them about like the differences in like the past 20 years of the trail. So
mostly like, you know, phones and stuff like what we're doing now, like they would have had to have like that bulky, bunky camera and, you know, just like all the PDFs and stuff that we have, like trail guides, just to really change the way people hike.
Yeah.
And they were kind of wondering about that.
Yeah. So.
But the one thing it hasn't really detracted from is like end of the day conversation. You go to a shelter or a campsite and you're with people and you're just sitting there talking, you're having uninterrupted conversation, something you don't really get that much in the real world. Everybody's always got their phones, so you know, at least we still have that out here.
Yeah. All right, I gotta focus on walking here.
Yeah, there's a lot of routes.
So, bye.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning. So our plan was to get up at like 5 so we could get this 22 done, but we didn't get up till like 6:30. I didn't sleep too good. It's just very, as y'all can see, it's like really thick up here. It just seems like prime bear habitat. So I was a little paranoid last night, and the wind kept flapping like the tent a little bit, and it sounded like a bear was sniffing my head. So
Turn the poles around.
I kept, huh?
Turn the poles around. If I'm gonna get close to you, you gotta turn them around so you don't stab me in the face. Oh yeah, trying to get close. Hey guys.
Anyways, the tent kept flapping right by my face, and it sounded like a bear snuck up and was like, so I kept waking up like every hour probably.
Get up close to the camera and show them what I heard this morning.
So yeah, so I didn't sleep very well. And then we were gonna get up at 5, but at 5:45 we heard 4:45. Whew. We heard bear! Like really loud. We both heard it but didn't like alert each other because
we didn't know.
We didn't know if they said bear. We're just like screaming, and it wasn't followed up immediately.
No.
So I was like, well, maybe somebody's having a night terror. But then we got like 2 or 3 more bear, and so we're like, oh god, there's a bear out there. So we postponed getting up because we wanted to cook breakfast and stuff, and
we wanted to be able to see.
If they did scare a bear away, we didn't want to lure them right back, so we went ahead and slept a little bit more. Turns out though, here you talk, I'm tired.
So it turns out that we ended up, I went up to the shelter this morning, was talking to a guy in the shelter, and his daughter was out there tenting, and she's the one that screamed bear.
Which I thought it was like an older man.
It was not. And so, yeah, he said, yeah, I never believed there was a bear. I never even got out of my sleeping bag. So, yeah.
So she was just paranoid. To her defense, it's the Smokies. There was a lot of fog this morning. It was condensing on the trees and kind of drip dropping, so if you're not familiar with that, it could sound like
things walking around.
Things walking around, so it's all good. Just funny. All right, we're probably only done halfway with this trek out of the shelter. Yeah. Half a mile.
Come on, Smokies, start putting these shelters closer to the trail.
Ridiculous.
Or reroute the trail, something. This is ridiculous. Whew. But going up and over Klingman's today. Should be a good day. It's a little cloudy. May not get any views, but I mean, you can drive 0.5 miles from Klingman's if you want to see it yourself. So don't depend on us, and we're not going to depend on it either.
Hey, So we made it to Klingman's Dome. We didn't go up to the viewing tower because it's just white. So we're not going to waste our time going up there today. We've already been up there before and had some decent views, so we're not really worried about it. On our way down, hopefully we're still shooting for the 22, but took a lot longer to get up than we thought, so maybe only 19.5 or whatever it is. We'll see how fast we go down. Because it's pretty much down the rest of the day. There's like 1,000 foot climb.
Pretty much down the rest of the way out of the Smokies from Klingman's Dome. Both ways.
There is one good climb though towards the end of the day, so we'll see. The wild boars have been very active on the southern side of Klingman's Dome. They got like a little wallow here. They've been ripping up everything. I don't know if you can tell, it's just like all ripped up from them rooting. We've been running into this all day. I don't know what to do. Oh, it's way down there. It's a mom and one cub. 2 cubs. There's 2 cubs down there. They're all the way down there, though. Yeah, two cubs and a mom.
They're gone.
All right. All right, guys. So we just saw that wallow, and then I don't know what, 20 yards down the trail.
Not even that far. Yeah.
Not even that. We heard a big commotion. Tree man's like, "Oh, there's wild hogs, wild hogs," because we obviously assumed that's what it was. But no, it was 2 cubs and a mom. One of them ran to the right and the other one ran to the left. But I thought I had saw the one to the right run to the left, but Treeman said he didn't see that. So we thought that they were split, and we were kind of panicking. We're like waiting. We couldn't hear anything on the right side. So we were just like waiting, and then we're like, well, we better move if we're gonna move. So we went ahead and moved really quickly. And then we heard commotion on the left side again, so we're freaking out, but it was just them all the way at the bottom of the hill. So that was a little scary. That's the only time that we're really scared of bears is like if you get between a mom and a cub, like that's where it's actually dangerous. So that was a little
hairy.
That was definitely a little terrifying, because then we were like, oh God, what do we do? Because we heard the commotion. We're like hoping it wasn't Mama Bear coming back to find the other one, but there was definitely 2 little ones down there. So
I have my knife ready.
all right,
We're safe.
back to hiking. Hey guys. So this morning was a little upsetting because some people don't understand how to properly use bear cables and use them like responsibly. Just because you're up in the morning doesn't mean that you should leave the food on the ground that's also attached to your pole. This is what the cables will look like. There's 2 hooks on there, and then there's also a round part here. So some of the ways that the bears have been getting food successfully in the Shenandoah is that people are just hooking their food bags on this hook. But this is for packs, and then you're supposed to hook your bag around the loop, so it'll actually be secure. So we didn't want a bear to shake down our pack, so we put our pack on the hook and then looped it around the loop, or snapped it around the loop, so if he did shake it, it would still be hanging with our food in it. This morning we found our pack on the ground, because whoever lowered it just lowered their stuff to the ground, got their stuff off, and just left our stuff on the ground. So if everybody would have left, a bear easily could have come up and got our stuff. And then also there's lots of mice and chipmunks and all that kind of stuff out here that could have gotten to our pack. So luckily they didn't, but just in case you're watching this video and you don't know how to use bear cables, there you go. And make sure when you're done, just kind of pull it back up if there's other people's stuff still on it. Hey guys, so we didn't record much yesterday afternoon because we really had to like haul butt to get to camp since we were doing 20 miles. We got in right at dark, just like maybe 5 or 10 more minutes and we would have had to use our headlamps. So we got there perfectly on time.
Bobsled had a mini panic attack.
I did, you know, I haven't done 20 yet this section, and that was probably the hardest mileage in the whole Smokies over that section that we did because it's very
rocky and straight up and down.
Yeah, a lot of like shale rock, so it's like really loose and slides underfoot, and it was really steep and really overgrown. So we're getting like smacked in the arms and the face, and the sun's going down, so we're like screaming, "Hey bear," every 5 minutes because
there's hogs everywhere.
There's hogs everywhere, so you don't know if it's a bear or hog in the woods. You just can tell it's something of decent size.
Running away.
Yeah.
Or towards you, you don't know.
So we kept hearing those noises, and we, you know, you also know we saw the bear and the cubs yesterday, so with how thick it is, it's hard to see what's there. So I was kind of like, I was really nervous about running into a bear, and I really didn't want to hike in the dark with knowing that there's lots of bears around, and they're a little less scared of people than bears outside of parks are. So I was just really nervous about that and not getting to camp in time, and then we're running a little short on food, so we've been like pushing and like eating a little less. So I was a little low on energy, and then I was trying to save our water. It got really hot in the afternoon, so we went through water a lot faster than we thought we were going to. So I kind of had a little bit of a panic attack up there, but
that's why I'm here.
Yeah, but Tree Man turned around. But it was kind of worth it because we ended up seeing
the sunset,
basically a sunset
on Rocky Top. It was really
Yeah.
nice up there. We considered camping, but we just didn't have enough water that we really wanted. We had probably had enough at the end, but like we also didn't have anywhere to hang the bear bags or anything. Just kind of up there, it's pretty bare, so
yeah. But it's also against the rules, so
yeah, whatever.
Yeah, so today we're doing like 17.5 into Fontana, and it doesn't look like we have too many climbs. Like we got like a 600 and a 400, and everything else is down, so should be easier. Hopefully we get in town in time for the shuttle and can find somewhere to stay for the night, because we gotta do laundry, we need showers, we need resupply, and we need a good bed, so we're gonna do that. All right, bye y'all.